Not only is this something that I want to bring to y'all attention, but I want to know what y'all think too. So, as you watch the video, please leave something in the comment section and let us know what y'all think as well. So what's up, y'all? This is Big Bro Ty, a.k.a. Ty Shy, and today we are about to talk about Trump worship. I want to talk about this because I feel like, nowadays we have so many followers in the world. I'm realizing when I make these videos that a lot of people that follow Donald Trump and supported him no matter what, they don't even know what this man is doing, wants to do. They just don't know anything. It's just, he's Donald Trump. It's weird to me, man. We didn't think that it would happen, but somehow they reversed it. The Republicans have decided that there is no good reason why you should want an abortion. It's against my beliefs, so I think you shouldn't. I understand where they're coming from because I don't believe in abortions either. I don't like the idea of a baby dying, period, especially by somebody's choice. Yet and still, I do feel like you are taking away somebody's God-given right to, make decisions for themselves. And I'm not saying like people should have the right to murder. That's not what I'm saying at all. But I do believe that there are different situations. Like a young lady was raped while she was a child. She gets pregnant. She's too young and undeveloped to have this baby safely. So now she has to decide if she wants to risk her life giving birth. I'm not saying that, she should or she shouldn't have an abortion, but I think that it's something that people need to be able to discuss and figure out for themselves. And if your only reason for saying, hey, well, you shouldn't do abortions is because religious beliefs, what if somebody don't have the same religious belief as you? Think about how you're infringing on their God-given rights and taking away their ability to think, and make decisions. Now, if somebody that was maybe in a different religion than you came over and said, well, hey, I don't want you to do this because it's against my religion, how would you feel about that? So that's why we have to allow people to have certain freedoms, because once we start taking freedoms away from people and dictating what should and shouldn't happen, that's when we start opening the door for other things to be forced upon people. First thing was abortion, and they turned that around. They don't want African American studies in the schools. It puzzles me because, first of all, I'm African American or Black American, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, because the history that we used to have has been taken away from us. We in this land and we don't know where we come from. It's a lot of debate. Africa is supposed to be the cradle of, where all life came from. So everybody is African. I just refuse to believe that America was full of people of the same color. You know what I mean? I believe that, at some point y'all came from Africa. Some lived over here, some lived over there. Y'all wasn't all family. Y'all were from different tribes. So it makes sense that there might have been some dark-skinned natives. There might have been some light-skinned natives. But we do know why we do have light-skinned natives. You know what I'm saying? Colonizers. We don't know where we from. And I think that because we don't, it would make sense for us to want to know more about Black Americans. And that's the thing that you took away. So we still learning about the Greeks. They know exactly where they come from. They got books. The Greeks, they got gods that they believe in and everything else. But, African Americans, I feel like we are real people that y'all are really letting down right now by making it seem like our history don't matter. Maybe Republicans be like, okay, well, we don't have to care about that. I just wonder how many Republicans, when they decided I'm going to be a Republican or I'm going to be for Donald Trump, how many people knew that this is the direction that the country was going? Like,
the common theme is, we voted for this. And our friends that didn't vote the same, there's always that back and forth conversation now. It's like, you knew this was coming, but we didn't. Like, nobody that I've talked to understood the devastation that having this administration in office would do to our lives, but other people that we love and care about too within the Mid-Ohio Valley. Cutting costs and waste and fraud and. We love that big picture. I love that big picture. My friends, we were excited about that because it is true. But again, I can't help but go back to the fact that what is the decisions that you're making right now solving in the big picture? So the concept of voting for that again, voting for Elon Musk essentially to wreck people's lives, I can't do it.
You know, white women are the biggest benefactors from DEI. Y'all taking away diversity, equity, and inclusion, mostly from yourself. I just wonder how many of y'all thought about like what's really going on, like after his name being Donald Trump, like what is he for? What kind of policies do he want to implement? And if you cool with getting rid of African American studies and getting rid of abortions and getting rid of DEI, what else would you be cool with? Well, there's one more thing we want to talk about: exporting criminals. This is something that President Donald Trump has said he is looking to see if he can legally do that.
And I say, and this is subject to getting it approved, but if they've been arrested many, many times, they're repeat offenders by many numbers, I want them out of our country. I also will be seeking permission to do so. We're going to get approval, hopefully, to get them the hell out of our country along with others. Let them be brought to a foreign land and maintained by others for a very small fee, as opposed to be maintained in our jails for massive amounts of money, including the private prison companies that charge us a fortune. You know, let them be brought out of our country and let them live there for a while. Let's see how they like it.
I don't think that anybody is really speaking on what he actually is saying when he say that. He wants to bring slavery back. He's saying that he wants to get rid of the illegal human beings. God put all these people on earth, right? You have Republicans that will say you're not supposed to abort anybody. You're not supposed to, because we're pro-life and we care about people, and it's murder. But with the same mouth, they can say, if you weren't born in this country, and to be clear, Donald Trump is saying, even if you were born in this country, you are illegal. You're illegal. You're an illegal human being. God gave you life, but you're illegal. I would be able to say, well, I understand what they're saying. Well, you know, if you wasn't born here, it's a legal way to do it. Hold on. White people came over here in the most vile way possible. You feel me? Wiping people off the face of the earth, enslaving other people for hundreds of years. I think that it's like the pot calling the kettle black when you say somebody is over here illegal. If anybody is over here illegal, it's the people that came over here back in the day and murdered people and raped people, and now they're calling those people murderers and rapists. To me, it's sounding like Trump worship. And I say Trump worship because really what I want to say is devil worship. You feel me? He said he can kill somebody and get away with it.
The people, my people are so smart. And you know what else they say about my people? The polls. They say, I have the most loyal people. Did you ever see that? Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody and I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible. No, they say, Trump, we love you too, man. Trump's voters are by far, you know, I'm at 68, 69%. I'm at 90% total. Like, will you say absolutely? I think it's 68 or 69%. Will you most likely stay? That gets into the 90s. Other guys are like at 10. A guy like Jeb Bush, he has nobody, but he's like at not, I mean, like they don't have people. They have nothing. Rubio, soft. They're all soft, all soft. My people stay. By the way, Cruz, soft.
And you say you are a believer in God. Is he supposed to be the leader of the free world talking like this? Are you following somebody in a way that you should only be following the Lord Jesus Christ? Or maybe you don't believe and this is your guide. The Bible did talk about the Antichrist and how people would, you know, be towards him. So he'll say all kind of things and get you excited, but he's a deceiver. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this topic. If you feel some kind of way about it, let's talk about it, man. Help me understand. I know it's gonna rub some people wrong, and that's okay, man. We gonna learn together. So let me know what you have to say about it, man. This is Big Bro Ty saying thank y'all. You know, more to come. Peace.